What happened about 20 years ago was more and more of these prep schools started popping up. And anyone can open a school completely legally, without any regulation. That's just the nature of our system right now. And they found a huge market for this, especially among international students.
They were created mainly to run basketball teams. The basketball team would be the main focus of the supposed school. Often they were online courses offered to these kids, no real teachers or any kind of actual education.
They call them bootleg prep academies. It's where the recruiter Eris Hines dumped Suleiman Doumbia. And Hines is the only recruiter duping unsuspecting kids.
Daniel Hicks lured 24 students from across the country to his West Virginia Prep Academy, only for them to discover that the school was an illusion.
While Sully tries to get settled in the Evelyn Mack Academy in nearby West Virginia, one of the most infamous cases of bootleg prep is about to make headlines. Following a tip, police investigate West Virginia Prep, a school run by former NCAA player Daniel Hicks.
Federal authorities say that he made false statements, designating himself as a headmaster, even though he has no experience of running a school of any kind.
The recruited international players were found living in a rundown house with little food, no clothing, and filthy sanitation. Oh, and no school. It doesn't exist. It's all a sham. Ultimately, Daniel Hicks is convicted of lying to a federal agent and possession of heroin.
He did time in prison. And when he came out of prison, and the first thing he said when he was asked, "What are you going to do now?"
You were just recently released from prison.
Yeah.
What are your plans for the future?
Open up another school. Run another prep school.
Really?
Yes.
The prep school situation was blown out of proportion. It definitely was. I'm not going to put anybody on blast. If it was bad planning or poor financing, that's all it was. It wasn't anything else. Sometimes, things go amok. The person might be a good person.
Daniel Hicks blamed someone else for what happened in West Virginia Prep, possibly the same person that Sully would end up blaming for his own misfortune.
There was a coach that was there that, was hired. We had an agreement that he could bring his kids to the school and he was going to take care of his own situation, which he didn't.
So let me ask you point blank.
Okay.
This is Eris Hines.
Like I said, I'm not going to even. I'm not even going to even indulge in this situation. You just got to look at it. If it's a squirrel and you look at it and it's a squirrel and it makes sense, then it's a squirrel.
But as we looked more into the whole industry, Eris Hines' name kept popping up. He was sort of like the Forrest Gump of the bootleg prep industry.
Eris Hines has affiliations with almost every academy that we investigated.